The Big Rab Show Podcast is kindly sponsored by G1 Reeds. They are the champion's choice, with many bands around the world playing G1 products, providing everything you need to hit the circle or the big stage. So check out g1reeds.com as they keep the lights on here at the Big Rab Show Podcast.
Hello there everyone, and welcome. Day one at the World Pipe Band Championships, and we're about to get into our first on-the-ground report for 2026. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I'm looking forward to doing it. Well, first of all, before we get into all things World Championships Day 1, let's get through our introductions then, shall we? If this is your first ever Big Rab Show podcast, you are welcome. We are the show for the bagpipe and folk, and we reflect everything in the bagpiping world: Celtic music, folk music, or indeed our bread and butter, which is competitive piping and drumming. Each and every week we are here talking about what we know and love to be the music of the Great Highland Bagpipe and its people. And yeah, you guessed it, we're going to plug the Patreon. Shout out to our Patreon faithful. There is a link in your show notes right now. If you do want to go and help support the show, you can go and click on that. And yeah, you get your mitts on all of those juicy extras, including episodes of Big Rab Show Plus, all the behind the scenes kind of stuff, our documentary that we've been putting together each month. That's been fun. So if you do want to be a fly on the wall and see what makes the Rab Show tick, well, you can head over there, I guess. But yeah, shout out to our Patreon faithful. Those folks that have clicked on support, you're absolutely awesome. I'm shouting awesome in the middle of Glasgow Green, and people all turned to look at me as if I was crazy. Anyway, so, as you might have guessed, we don't have any listener mail, and we don't have any weekly drone. Now, I know that might disappoint a lot of people listening. I know that's why you tune in sometimes. But come on, it's the World Championships, folks. We had to dedicate a full show to this. And, okay, stop it. It's just gone 8 a.m. in the morning. And just across from me are People's Ford, Boghall and Bathgate, Caledonia, warming up. So let's go down and have a little listen, shall we? Well, before we get that far, just want to plug the email. If you do want to drop us in an email, of course you can do. bigrabshow@gmail.com. That address again, bigrabshow@gmail.com. Alright, let's get a listen to People's Ford, Boghall and Bathgate, Caledonia. Just having a wee tune first thing in the morning. There you are. It is very, very early in the morning. 8 a.m. and they're the first band on the park playing today. There you are. All they're simply doing right now is just tweaking drones here and there. No big major changes. So, come on, there is no major changes needed there. So, the format for today's show is me dandering around. Hey Jeff, how you going? So yeah, I'm saying hello to people like that, just as I'm walking. So, yes, our World's on the Ground reports are simply that. I walk around and whoever I happen to bump into, like Boghall this morning, that's who I point a microphone at. So there has been criticism in previous years saying, "Oh Rab, you never recorded my band." Well, I'm one person and I can only be at one place at one time, and that's one of the biggest difficulties with the World Championships, is trying to be at 12 different places at one time. There's so much happening across the championships, I just simply can't cover it all. So, I don't know, if you want to volunteer and help us in the Big Rab Show team and help us capture future World Championships, well, you're more than welcome to. You can email us, bigrabshow@gmail.com, and we'd love to have you as part of the team. Right, what to say about the security? I feel that this is going to be a topic on our World's Wrap-Up podcast. But the guys in yellow coats this morning, again, very efficient. And they were actually reasonable. They were quite nice to me this morning, I have to say. Not very cheeky, but yeah, I do have a pipe case with me because Tullylag and Band are having a bit of a practice today on the green. So yeah, I got my bag searched and all of that. So a few questions asked. What's this? That's a microphone. What's that? That's a set of headphones. What's that? That's a camera stand. What's that? That's a water bottle. Is there anything in your water bottle? Yeah, this seems to be a big thing. The bringing on of liquids into the park. I've seen a number of people actually that were standing with like cans of Red Bull and stuff like that. And yeah, they had to basically neck them before they got through the gate. They weren't allowed into the park with any liquids at all. Soft drinks or alcohol, didn't matter. You weren't allowed to bring it in. Now, folks were well warned of this. Whenever they did purchase their tickets, there was warnings all across the websites to say that because the park is licensed, that, yeah, you're not allowed to bring liquids on. Now, they did say that they had water points where you could refill water bottles. I have yet to see those, but I've only just entered the park here. It is quite early in the morning, so hopefully I will find them later on. So, security was one thing. We can't quite do a Portaloo review just yet because I don't know where they are. But things are relatively quiet. Bog Hall have just finished their warm-up and are now back in under the trees again. Yeah, it's all gone quiet again. So it is quite early. Yeah. So I'm going to perhaps pass some time and yeah, have a dander around and see who else I can bump into. Well, up on the top of the hill is a massive big tent that you just can't miss. Big blue tent with Marchify all over it. And joining us is Alan. Alan, how are you?
How you doing, Rab? How you doing?
It's World's Week, mate. This is so fun. So, hey, you've got prime position here on top of the hill.
Aye, absolutely perfect. Hopefully people will be able to see us with the big blue tent. But yeah, looking forward to the weekend. Should be a busy few days.
Absolutely. So tell us about Marchify, the brand. Over this past year or so, it's really come on leaps and bounds. It's always something you're tweaking at, isn't it?
Yeah, we're always coming up with new ideas. So obviously Marchify's came from the Flam 5 product line. So came out with pipe cases earlier last year. And we couldn't call a pipe case Flam 5, of course. So rebranded to Marchify. So yeah, just keeping the brand going and trying to get out there as much as possible.
Do you know what? I'm going to plug it for you, but I love my strike case. It's the best. Because today I've got all of my recording gear for making a podcast, but I also have to blow pipes later. And I was able to get it squished in all into one bag. It was brilliant.
Aye, the pipe cases are getting popular. Obviously not as popular as the drum bags. You see a lot of blue and grey bags.
There's a lot, yeah.
There is a lot, but hopefully one day we'll get as many pipe cases out there as drum cases. So it's just about building the brand.
I am absolutely singing your praises. The case is brilliant. It has really helped me over the course of World's Week. When you have so much to carry to places, you know. And you know, I'm going to plug this as well. It's comfortable. There's some bags that you can carry and they break your shoulders.
That's the whole idea of the bag. It's lightweight, easy to carry. Yeah. It's a solid product.
Absolutely. Well, there you go. That sounds like a huge ad, doesn't it? There you go. But we need to talk about this new product that you put on socials not too long ago. The drum pad riser. Tell me about this. I want to have a look at this actually.
Well, I've actually not got a name for it yet, so if
you haven't,
any of the listeners can come up with a suggestion.
I see.
It's basically like a stair for the drum pad. Us drummers like to stack pad on pad or music books to try and get a different sound. So it's basically a set of ladders or a set of stairs, and there's two elevations.
Just to prop it up.
Just to prop it up, get a different sound on a hard surface. And it's also got a magnetic strip so the drum pad doesn't move at all. Oh, so it actually clicks in and stays? Yeah, so you attach one part of the magnet to the drum pad and the other one is integrated into the stairs of the ladder. I love that. Yeah. Do you know something? Cause that's something that's so common. Like drummers do that all the time just to get that angle, you know, to mimic the drum. So you're not having to use books and folders now? Yeah, it's just a small accessory and it is only £10, so it's just handy to shove in your bag and use it to practice or in the house. Excellent. Well, as much as all of the innovation going on, you're also a bit of a fashion brand as well. So many people wearing your stuff at the moment. Yeah, that does cause an issue in trying to determine how much to print and how much to take with us. But yeah, tenor drumming club, snare drumming club, band practice hoodies. They're good products as well. Reasonably priced as well. So it's basically we act as a bit of marketing for the kind of apparel wear. So if everyone is cutting about in the hoodies, they'll know it's Marchify.
There you go. Yeah, but I love these football tops as well that they've started doing. Like, they kind of look like football tops.
That can maybe be a question for the listeners as well. The best five-a-side team if are pipe band related.
There you go. Well, have you heard about this tug of war that's happening?
The Kilbarkin Drumlaw, their TikToks are unbelievable.
It's been epic following that, hasn't it?
They are the best. The best two at it at the moment.
There you go. So maybe next time you can get branded sponsorships with tug of war tops.
That's a good idea. If the Kilbarkin Drumlaw want to hit me up, I'll sort that out for next year.
There you go. Give Marchify a shout. Yeah, excellent. So, thanks a million for chatting to me, and I'll let you get back to work because you're going to be quite busy over the course of this weekend.
Hopefully, and congratulations to you as well for 500 episodes. Absolutely brilliant.
Thanks a million, mate. Yeah, well, thanks for your continued support, and go and check out Marchify for all of your pipe and drumming needs.
Cheers, Rab.
See, you'd always think I'm good at doing ads, wouldn't you? Yeah. Thanks, Alan. Catch you again. Cheers.
Ever wish you had a piping teacher on call 24/7? Well, now you do. Introducing the Interactive Player, a game-changing new practice tool at Dojo University. Play along with world champion pipers while the notes on your sheet music light up in time. Loop tricky phrases, slow down tough sections, zoom in to focus, and build speed automatically. It's like having a teacher right in your practice room, showing you how to master every tune at your own pace. So, sign up for a free trial today at pipersdojo.com and start learning smarter with Dojo U's Interactive Player.
And we're back. Now, a bit of time has passed since I was last chatting. Now, that's a phrase that I use quite a lot here in these on-the-ground reports. But yeah, roughly about an hour or so has passed, and as you can hear behind me, it's started. So many bands have gathered on the hill to kick things off quite early. Now, an interesting dynamic of today that I haven't really mentioned yet, well, not only do we have our grade 1 big guns today, but we have grade 2 and all of our juvenile grades as well. Now, as a result, the Friday park is actually a lot larger than previous years. They've opened a lot of areas that have not been opened before. And it's the only place that isn't really open is the Trader Village. Down the Trader Village, it hasn't been constructed yet. They're still throwing the white tents in there and setting up the stalls and everything. But everything else appears to be open. Quite a number of pipe band traders and stuff. Like there's Marchify. We're going to have to talk to Marchify, of course. But then we have Maverick, Jim Kilpatrick. We have Red. We have Jordan Bailey as a stand there as well. We have Band Spec. There's so much here. Yeah. So I'm going to have to get a walk around all of these stalls. Get a chat to everybody, of course, and try and get a bit of a flavour for today. But Friday isn't as small as it usually is. This one's going to be quite large because already I've noticed a good number of grade 2 guys all heading to final tuning. There's Denny and Dunny Pace right in front of me. There's Mackenzie Caledonia down the hill. I just caught up with my bandmates at Tullylagan who are setting up their gazebo as well. So the park is slowly coming alive, and I think I should go on my travels and see who I can get a listen to. So, right. Alright, this is Denny and Dunny Pace Drum Corps warming up on the hill. Let's get a wee listen to them. There you go. And as soon as I walk over, they stop playing. Now that is so common, I don't know how many times that's happened to me. But let's step away from the drummers. Let's get a listen to the pipe corps. It's just a short distance away. go. That's a bit of Denny and Donny Pace. But you know what? There's not any frantic adjustments going on. Just little tweaks of drones here and there, and everyone very relaxed. So very cool. There you go. Shout out to Denny. So, go on ahead and introduce yourself, sir. Who did I run into here at the Worlds?
So, my name is Liam. I'm the pipe major of the Royal British Legion Pipe Band up in the Shetland Islands. I'm also the co-host of the Chanter and Banter podcast.
Yay! Gotta give you the shout out. Mate, it's good to finally meet you.
I know, we've been corresponding, of course. But,
absolutely.
It's great to see you in person.
Oh, for sure, instead of on a wee screen on your phone. Aye.
iPad, mate.
Oh, well, there you go, yeah.
Other brands available.
So, you just travelled over this morning, or when did you arrive?
I arrived on the mainland yesterday morning. I've got a few more members of my band coming up. They'll be here at midday today. I'm just here trying to scope out the place.
This is so exciting, though. Like, listen to that. It's stupidly ridiculous.
The background, I've got the hairs coming up my chest, the arms.
It does. It gives you the goosebumps, doesn't it?
It's phenomenal.
So, tell us about the podcast then. How did that get started, Liam?
Well, I met Kay on TikTok, and just randomly going from lives and doing this, and
yeah,
he came across, and he now lives in Fife area, so he joined our sister band, the Kirkcaldy District.
Go on,
shout out to them. Grade 4A, I think, this year. And we just kept chatting, and someone said to us, it'd be great to just record a conversation of yours, because all you do is sit and take the piss. And we said, why not? It's good fun.
Yeah.
There's so many bagpipe podcasts, but there's no one just sitting there really talking about what everyone wants to talk about.
True.
We thought, sitting in a beer tent, what are you going to talk about?
There you go. And then if you do go off on a tangent, then so be it.
Exactly. Yeah. We are about the tangents. We've decided to call ourselves the most R-rated bagpipe podcast.
Oh, I love that. There you go.
We'll figure out how that goes and how we get monetised that way.
Yeah. So listener discretion is advised, kind of thing.
Massively. If you don't have that discretion, don't listen.
There you go. Yeah. But mate, it's good to finally meet you.
And you.
Yeah, and hopefully enjoy the rest of your day.
And you.
Are you here for the full weekend? Yeah.
I'm here for the full weekend. If you see us out and about.
There you go. And congratulations to Kay as well. I think he had a little one, didn't he?
He had a baby, yeah, just a wee boy.
Aww.
I keep saying he's got to call it baby Liam, but he's not going to do it. I can dream though. I can dream.
Is he going to be here today?
No, he's sadly stuck on shift for the ambulance service. So poor bugger. We'll leave him to it.
Indeed. Well, Liam, good to finally meet you, mate.
And you, mate. Don't work too hard now.
Oh, here. I'm just enjoying myself. Kid on Christmas.
I'm just trying not to show myself too much.
Well, I'm going to go and get back to work and maybe get to listen to some bands.
Great to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man. Alright, take care.
Don't be a stranger.
All the best. There you go. That was Liam from Chanter and Banter. Yeah. So, now that's not to be confused with the other podcast, Chanter Banter. I did make that mistake. I thought, Chanter Banter's back. Had Dan Evans on it, remember that? Maybe I'm old, because that podcast was quite a number of years ago. But yeah, Chanter and Banter. Quite a good show. I am a bit of a fan. So there you go and check them out. Bit of a shameless plug. Right, I'm going to walk down the hill here, leaving Denny and Donny Pace behind me. And the grade 1 final tuning area is just starting to fill up. And who am I seeing in... Scottish Power. Scottish Power in final tuning right now. Okay, I'm going to go down and be nosy. But walking towards me is Shots from Dykehead, Caledonia. Wow, that's intimidating. Wow, okay, all of their pipers was walking directly at me. Wow, okay. Have you ever experienced that when a band marches right at you? It's like, wow, it's like an army coming towards you, and that was Shots. Put the fear in me. Oh boy. Right, let's see who else we can get a listen to. Alrighty. So, okay, right, I got lost for words there. Let's get a listen to Fife Police. Alright, and then their drummers are just joining them here, so let's see if we're going to get a tune with the drum corps as well. It's getting quite packed down here, actually. Ravara Drum Corps are over there, Simon Fraser University, Bog Hall are just behind me. Wow, it's really quite busy down here. But the drummers have just joined at Fife Police, so I'm going to hang around here to see if we're going to get a tune from them. Yeah, just setting a few chanters, a couple of drones being moved. There we go, and the drum corps is about to fire out. Let's get a listen to the Fife Police Drum Corps. Do you know something? Those Premier drums are absolutely gleaming. They're shining. I bet you could see your face on them. That sounds amazing, doesn't it? Clean as a whistle. Oh, execution. I've been saying it all season. Mixed drum corps are kind of known for that, like the execution and the cleanliness. Just precision. So much fun to listen to. But I'm going to have a little dander around the corner. I did mention that Simon Fraser University are just down the hill, so let's get a listen to their drum corps to see what Raiden the guys are up to here. I'm just surrounded with drummers right now. Hold on. Hi, Gwen. Good to see you. How are you? Not too bad. I'm actually podcasting right now. Do you want to say hello to the audience?
Hey audience, I'm great. How are you, Rab? So happy to see you out here.
It's Christmas time.
It is Christmas. The sun is shining and there's no rain.
I know, that's unusual, isn't it?
It is. It's been a little warm, which is kind of odd, but I won't complain about it.
So you've been helping us, actually, for over in the United States for Rab Show.
I have been.
Tell us about that. How have you enjoyed it?
It's been awesome. I think people were surprised that we had such a large following over in America, so I was really happy to step forth and make all those things happen for you. It's been awesome seeing all of the people that like to support the Big Rab Show, even across the pond.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts, that, isn't it? For a wee podcast from Northern Ireland, it's kind of international.
It's super international. Yeah, it's been really fun to meet a lot more new people and keep the brand going across the pond.
There you go. So I've come over here to have a nosy at Simon Fraser. Is that why you're here? You have a nosy?
I was being a little nosy, wandering around, but it's always good to see the legends out here.
Isn't it though? Like as soon as you see that orange cap, you're like, come on.
Exactly. It's the brand that it's hard to miss and you can always follow, and there's also, a huge amount of people standing around, so you know that he keeps all those important things going over the years.
Yeah, it's quite packed down here actually. Yeah. So they've set the drums down just as we're chatting, but we'll maybe get a listen to them later on today.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Gwen, brilliant to catch up with you.
I know, so happy to see you, Rob.
Okay, so Simon Fraser University have just struck up, so let's see if I can get a tune from them, shall we? that was a couple of little clips of Simon Fraser University. Oh my word. Oh, that's going to be my phrase of the day. Oh my word. Well, the reason that was in two little excerpts there is because, well, the amount of people down here watching Simon Fraser is kind of crazy. And the amount of people that decided to say hello was kind of crazy as well. So kind of awesome. There you go. Yeah. And do you know what I'm finding? Is that a load of the bands that are competing in Grade 1 are actually standing here having a listen to Simon Fraser and Five Polis. All these bands. So as much as we're fans of listening to the music, so are the competitors themselves, you know? So, man. Right, Simon Fraser University have a camera crew. But that's Rhythm... Yeah, Rhythm Monster are here today. Of course. If anything, Rhythm Monster have been really quite busy this last while. Filming bands all across, all the different warm-ups and stuff. So, yeah, it's been amazing watching Rhythm Monster and all of their coverage. Just fantastic. So, let's see who else we can get a chat to as the Rhythm Monster guys are doing their thing. Oh, Simon Fraser about to strike up again. Oh, let's get another listen. Pipe major just not happy. There. Checking the metronome. Here we go again. Okay, I have never seen that be done before. Practicing that break from the march into the Trisbay like that, all done with hand signals from the pipe major. Fourth part, second time through. Again, 1, 2. And they struck that in a few times. Wow. And the sound, I don't know if you're getting the sound there, but... Okay. Simon Fraser, you guys are singing this morning. Let's get a listen to Ravara. Caught the tail end of that set there. Do you know what Matthew's doing, that drum corps there, absolutely lifts that music. That was so enjoyable there. Wow. Okay, Fife Police still playing on the hill in the final tuning area right now. Scottish Power are marching on for their first run. First band of the day. And I didn't get their march up tune. I'm too far away. Too busy enjoying myself watching these bands. So there goes Scottish Power, so best of luck. First band on the grass. Wow. And then filing in just behind them into Tone Alley, as it's called, affectionately. Yeah, People's Ford, Bog Hall and Bathgate, Caledonia. So let's see if we can maybe get our note or two from them then, shall we? There you go. I think for now they're just moving air through reeds right now. Getting things moving. Yeah, that's all that's going on here. Alright, I've hung around for a little while, but that's all that's happening. There's a moving air through reeds. And do you know something? See, when bands go into that final tuning, they always look dead relaxed, don't they? Oh, they've just formed to play a tune, have they? Simple tunes played incredibly well. Wow. And do you know what? They look so... I know I've said that already, but they do. They look so chilled out. Like they're not about to hit the line at the Worlds. You know what I mean? So relaxed. And maybe that's the best way. You want to be in final tuning just another day. You know what I mean? Chilling out, join a few tunes with your mates and go, oh yeah, we have to compete for a World Championship. Alright, well I'm actually kind of a little bit further down now and amongst the trees, and let's see who we can get a few notes on the air. Inverary Drum Corps are warming up, and I've gathered quite a crowd, so I don't know if I'm going to get through that. Shots Pipers are on the hill here, so we'll maybe get a listen to them. Although they're doing that disgusting thing that bagpipers do. They're all emptying their water traps. Gross. That's one thing that drummers don't have to do. Ugh. Anyway, let's see if we can get a few notes on the air then from Inverary Drum Corps. I'm going to push my way through. Oh, there is quite a crowd down here. Yeah. So, who did I run into under the trees but Kyle Howe? Kyle, how are you?
Hello, Rab. Yes, not too bad, not too bad.
This is Christmas Day, isn't it, mate?
Well, yes. Oh, well, yeah, Christmas Eve yesterday. A bit warm, right, you know.
Well, I have to say, well done on your work with the Piping Club. That's been thoroughly enjoyable watching all of that. How have you found that?
It's fascinating, actually. Like, and it's especially for me. I'm the lucky guy. I get to sit and watch all these interviews taking place before everyone else. And then I get to watch it again as I'm editing it. So, and some of the chat off cameras is just as good. But
the cutting room floor.
Exactly, yeah.
There you go. So here today at the championships, then, are you working for the Piping Club or?
No, I'm just taking photos, like, and
enjoying
and handing out stickers to folk like yourself.
Oh yeah, I got a sticker. Yippee. There you go. So for folks that don't know what the Piping Club is, can you tell us a bit about it then?
Basically, Craig came up with the idea. I have to give Craig the credit for it. I'm just a camera guy, but basically we're lucky in Scotland and Northern Ireland. This part of the world, we're very lucky. There's always a piping event on that we can go to. But for folk abroad, it's not so available.
No.
So basically, our thought was that we could record these interviews and recitals. And stream them on the website so that people abroad can enjoy them from home. And the piping, it's the best of the best. Like Roddy McLeod, like all the big names.
Oh, you've got some of the best of the bunch in there, mate.
Incredible, yeah.
It's been amazing. And some of the stories that you've captured as well. Something else.
It's really inspiring. Like the one that we put out last night was Cameron Drummond.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
It's all about it's all about having fun. His whole thing, and he took that from the golf. Scotty Scheffler turned around the card and said have fun, where everyone else was saying, I want to win a gold medal and blah blah blah. That's nice, obviously, but the have fun thing really got him, and that I quite like that.
I like that too. I was just mentioning there, Boghall walked into final tuning, and they all look so relaxed.
Yeah, very chill, very
chilled out,
and they sound amazing as well.
If I was in there, I'd be freaking out.
and me.
Yeah. So I don't know. What is the future plans then for the Piping Club? What have you got lined up?
Well, we quite enjoy. We did a Stirling special, so Craig's hometown. So we kicked about parts of Stirling, and we got some local names from Stirling, and we quite like that. We quite like the out and about thing. So we'll do a bit more of that. We're hoping to, and this you're the first guy hearing about this.
Oh, love it!
A wee exclusive for the Big Rab Show. We're hoping to do like a pipe band feature. It might not be monthly, but it'll hopefully be a regular thing where we'll go down to a band hall, record some of the practice, get some chat off the guys. Like,
that could be a lot of fun.
That sort of thing. So long as bands are happy for us to do that, of course.
Well, that's true. Some might not want to see how the sausage is made there. Yeah. There you go. So I've also been loving your YouTube channel, mate.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm quite good now and again at posting, and then not quite so good at posting. It's just classic. It's just trying to keep up with everything. It's chaos,
Well, mate, thanks for catching up with me. I'll let you go.
Pleasure.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you. There you go. A little catch up with Kyle Howe from the Piping Club. Now, if you haven't checked out the Piping Club and everything that they have to offer, I'm going to give them a huge plug. Go check them out. You'll not regret it. Some of the stories and insights you've got from some of the best in the world, definitely worthy your time. Alright, so just behind me... Oh! Hawthorne! Oh, right, I want to get a listen to these guys. Because there's no chance of me getting anywhere near Inverary. The crowd around that drum corps was something stupid, so... Alright, let's get a listen to Hawthorne drummers then, shall we? Do you know what? Hawthorne have actually drew a bit of a crowd. Inverary have set their drums down, and a good number of them have actually come over to have a listen. And I can see the St. Lawrence Tool guys under the trees here. They've also come over to have a listen too. Do you know what? Stephen has done a fantastic job there. Like, listen to that dynamic range there. Yes, like those little subtle moments there. That's not easy, and they make that look easy too. I think that's, yeah. Wow, that's something else right there. Any wonder they've drew a crowd. There you go. Looking forward to seeing Hawthorne later on today, but their drummers are warming up. I can't see their pipers. Well, speaking of pipers, over here we have the 78th Fraser Highlanders. Hot off the heels of their concert, of course, earlier on this week, which was incredible. Let's get a listen to the pipers and what they're up to. Do you know something? As I'm standing here listening to the 78th, I mentioned this last year. 78 for me, the sound that 78 had in the park last year absolutely blew me away. And it's back. Wow. I can't tell you how good that is. So this is where recordings, I don't think, do it justice. The impact of that, the volume, the fullness, I was just, locked in. That was fantastic. Alright, I'm going to have to get a bit of a listen to those folks. This is the problem with Grade 1. So much happening right now. There's Ravara in final tuning right now. People's Ford and Buckle and Basket, they're on playing right now. It's action-packed. Right, let's see if I can get a... Oh, there's shots. Go. Just a little snippet of that MSR there. Mercy, that's something else. Okay, this is going to be another one of those where I just keep getting slapped in the face with brilliant playing, and that was... Man, come on. That was something else. Oh, 78th, they're about to strike up again. I could stand and listen to this all day. Wow. Yeah, I remember what I said. I could stand and listen to these guys all day. I don't know if that comes across. This is one of the things I do. These on-the-ground reports, I record what I see at the time. And then whenever I listen back in the edit, I think, well, you know, the recording honestly doesn't give the same impact as what I'm experiencing here in the park. I'm just walking past shots again. But that was... wow. Okay. But no doubt we'll have talked more about the pre-Worlds concert in our Worlds Wrap-Up podcast. You could probably go back and have a listen to that. Oh, shots playing another tune. There you go. Alright, let's see what else I can catch up here. Oh, there's Field Marshal. Yes, Field Marshal aren't playing anything. Nope, they're just standing around for now. No action. Simon Fraser's over there with the Federation, I think. Yeah. Simon Fraser University taking a bit of a break. Oh, St Thomas alumni are heading down the hill. Let me see if I can chase after them. See the crowd that's around Hawthorne's drummers now? Kind of crazy. Anyway, folks, I don't know if you enjoy these on-the-ground reports or not. They are very much as it happens, and I'll do my best in the edit to have this make some sort of sense. But, yeah, let me know if you do enjoy these or not. bigrabshow@gmail.com. I do feel in a way that I'm bringing you guys with me along for the journey. Oh, and just as I was mentioning St Thomas, they've just formed up and are having a tune. So let's get a listen to St Thomas alumni, shall we? When they struck up, the amount of people that came down to have a listen, a lot of very curious people. Even the guys out of shots all turned around to have a listen. Oh, Simon Fraser University right next to them, drummers having a tune. Alright, do you know what I'm going to do actually? And I don't do this often enough, I feel. I'm going to take myself a little break from all of this madness. Because it can get a lot. It can be really overwhelming. Like we're packed. Right in front of me is the Federation. We have Field Marshal over there to my right. They still haven't started playing yet. We have Simon Fraser down the hill. St Thomas alumni who drew a massive crowd. Hawthorne are in under the trees. Inverary Drum Corps, I think, are getting their drums again. St Lawrence O'Toole haven't struck up yet. I'll have to get a listen to them. But, yeah, sometimes you need a bit of a break just to get away from all of this. I've been in the middle of this now for about an hour. And it's, I don't know, information overload, I feel. So, who's behind me? Ooh. Not sure who that is. I think that's the MacCalls, perhaps. I'm not sure. See, yeah, I have to say, this Friday at the World Championships, how you doing? It's been quite full on. with grade 2 in action and grade 1, there's so many bands here. And sometimes it is hard to identify who they all are. But, see, Wally Glenholmes and the Field Marshal Drum Corps are having a wee tune. So let's get a listen to the FM drummers. Do you know something with grade 1 drum corps that I don't think gets appreciated enough? Is that rise and fall. That's what drummers can do and pipers can't. And yeah, you can really tell when drummers work on that actively, having that rise and fall and that dynamic range. The Field Marshal have it in spades right there. But even at that earlier on too, listening to Hawthorne, they have it as well. So a lot of these drum corps are so good. Anyway, how you doing? So that's it. I'm spending my time saying hi to people. A lot of people actually have spent their time to come up and congratulate us on 500 episodes. So yeah, that's really nice. So thank you everyone who's done so. Oh, I've just stumbled across Hawthorne Pipe Corps. Alright, have to have a listen to these guys. Okay, I see what they're doing. That was something else right there. Wow. Now, the sun has come up in Glasgow as well, and it is really quite sunny. So what I noticed there, the band actually took a bit of an about turn to stand out of the sun, kind of protect the chanters a little bit. So gamesmanship is afoot. Have to be careful of the conditions, so yeah, quite right. Protecting the chanters from that sunshine could be very important. Alright, well, at this point, good friends of the show, North Stratton, are about to hit the line in Grade 2 and Arena 3. So I think I should go over here and catch their introduction then, shall we? There you go. That's their introduction. Now where I'm standing, it's actually quite a distance away from the line. But as you can hear, like the arena, I've only took like 4 steps. Like I'm into the tuning part. Like the arena's actually quite close to a lot of bands that are competing. Let's see if I can get a few more notes from North Stratton before I leave. But that was a pretty good start. Let's see, can I get anything? There you go. Managed to give you a bit of a flavour as to what their MSR was this morning, but quite a distance away from the arena, so difficult to hear, but very clean. That was good. How you doing? Yeah, as I'm saying hello to people as I'm leaving the arena. But yeah, North Stratton, not bad. Those bright yellow drums, iconic. And I'm sure, yeah, for those of you who've probably seen the clips online, they did join us for a Big Rab Show live and absolutely tore it up. It was fantastic. There we go. There goes North Stratton marching off the line. Now there's tons of other bands going to be in that circle, so I'm going to do my best to capture as many as I can up on the hill. Now, I could go down the hill and get a listen to Field Marshal. Shots are down there. But let's see. We have Bagged Cap Caval who are having a tune here in the final tuning. So let's see if I can get a note or two from them. Okay, I'm gonna say it. That's grade 2? Question mark? Oh my word. Wow. Okay, I feel I'm gonna be saying that word wow a lot today, but Cap Caval, come on. That was something else. Alright, but yeah, North Stratton, great run. Yeah, and that's it for their MSR. They've done all they can do, and yeah, I can see a few people getting emotional over there. There's a few hugs going on, a few selfies being took. Oh, that's nice to see. But yeah, Cap Caval have actually drew quite an audience here on the hill. I think after a result of playing that, yeah, they drew a lot of eyes and ears. Alright, let's see if we can get a few other notes on the air from some more of our grade 2 guys here. Yeah, this is a challenge. I can't do grade 1 bands and grade 2. So yeah, oh, I'm gonna get out of the way here. Cap Caval are about to march on to the circle, and I am standing directly in their path. So that's not good. Get out of the way, Rab. Oh, are we going to get an introduction from them before they hit the line? Hopefully. Yeah, PM's calling for an intro. Let's get one intro before they hit the line. The impact of that opening E there just hit me in the teeth, man. That was something else. Woo! Cap Caval, you're not playing around. Holy smokes. So they're about to hit the line now for their MSR this morning. And then just in behind them, LA Scots. Okay, let's have a listen to what the LA Scots are up to then, shall we? So a lot of little drone tuning going on, in case you're wondering. Yeah, there's people stepping in, stepping out. Getting that last wee bit of drone tuning done. Not big adjustments though, I have to say, like just little tweaks and then they're back in the circle again. There you go, very solid. But yeah, just working on sounds. That's the joy with the final tuning walk arounds. There's work being done. You know, that's not the finished product. But hey, sounding strong. To my left is Oban. And a drum corps that I've been really wanting to see today. Uddingston. Because of course, this is Craig Laurie's last run with the mighty Uddingston before he moves on to his new role in Johnstone. Let's get a listen to Uddingston and what they're up to today. Do you know something? I could watch these guys all day. You can tell that they're enjoying playing it too, because the tenor drummers are smiling, and the back lines are all dancing along to the music there. That's fun. Yeah, love to see that. Alright, just behind them here we have Oban. Let's get a listen to Oban, what they're doing. And as soon as I walk over, they stop playing. It's as if they seen Rab and go, oh, pipes down, boys, pipes down. Alright, who else can we get a listen to? Who's this over here? Oh, the Cascadia pipe band are here. Alright, let's get a listen to these guys. Okay, yeah, there's some tape being moved there, some reed manipulation happening as well. Just finalizing that sound, just very challenging, especially when you're surrounded with other bands. Sometimes it's hard to know whether you're setting your sound or the band next to you. Well, yeah, shout out to Cascadia, or is it Cascadia? I'm going to say Cascadia, but yeah, sounding well. Now, we've got Bucksburning District over here. Let's go listen to them. Controlled. Yeah, see that run out of the Strathspey there into the reel? That's not easy, and they made that sound easy. Wow, that's really impressive playing right there. Now, again, people were dipping in and out throughout that, what you were listening to, and again, just little tweaks, moving tape here and there. So, but I think they're getting ready to go on here now, actually. Yeah. Last few sips of water and stuff. Yeah, and again, they're still moving loose bits of tape and stuff, just, yeah. There you go. But they are playing in the sun, so that's a challenge, but yeah, well done, Bucksburn. Alright, so Bucksburn District are just away onto the line, and behind me, Uddingston Pipe Corps have just struck up, so let's get a listen to what they're up to. Do you know what? That Dream Valley tune never gets old, especially when it's played so well like that. Wow. Yeah. That tune has a special place in my heart now after hearing, well, what happened last year with that set, eh? But yeah, Uddingston absolutely singing there. There no need for adjustments, no tape, no anything. Very strong stuff. Wow. Alright, let's see who else we can catch up with on my travels, shall we? Oh, okay. Standing practicing just outside the Jim Kilpatrick tent, we have the Royal Borough of Annan. Let's get a listen to see what they're up to, shall we? Pipe major gives the order. They're way over the final tuning now to replace where Bucksburn just were. How can I sum up my thoughts of what I just heard there? I'm not allowed to swear on a family show, am I? Oh my god, that was right. Grade 2 question mark again. Wow. Okay, I can see why the Royal Borough have been winning this year. Playing like that, cheapers, something else. And they did draw quite a crowd, I have to say, when they were over here. So yeah, Jim Kilpatrick was happy with that because a lot of people are now visiting his tent as a result. So hey, hope you get some trade out of that, Jim. Brilliant. But yeah, many happy returns to Jim actually. I think he celebrated his 70th birthday there a couple of days ago. So yeah, shout out to Jim Kilpatrick and happy birthday. Many happy returns. Right, so who have we got here on the hill? Well, we have the Royal Borough of Annan. Who have we got here in the black shirts? That's the Celtic Pipe Band. Oh, come on now. Gonna have to get a listen to them. Celtic. And then over here with the Pipe Band Club. Behind me with Tully Lagan. Yeah, I kind of know them guys. I'm familiar with them. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get a listen to them, of course, as well. We have Grampian Police as well on the hill, just warming up. Who can we get a tune from first? Well, Royal Borough are striking up again, so let's get another tune from them, but I'm going to move on to see who else we can get a listen to. So here's a bit of Royal Borough, Vannon. So impressive. Again, the drum corps with the rise and fall. That's what I'm seeing here. That's so good. Ridiculously good. Alright, there's a reason we call it the ridiculous grade. Oh my word. Good luck to anyone in there. That's just amazing. Alright, let's see who else we can get a chat to. Okay. Just on the hill, we have the Celtic Pipe Band, as I mentioned. They just came dandering in. And their drummers are warming up. There's a huge crowd around them. I can't... Right, let me see. I'm going to push my way in. Alright, pipers are just moving air here at the moment. They're not really playing anything. How you doing? He's saying hi to people. Just the other side of the Celtic Pipe Band is my own band, Tully Lagan. The Grade 2 guys working away on the hill here. So let me see if I can get a note or two from my own band, the mighty Tully Lagan. Alright, push my way through the crowd. Here's some Tully Lagan. Getting really quite crowded in here right now. So behind me is Celtic, in front of me is Tully Lagan. Oh wow, it's getting really quite packed. Give me a bag of Cap Caval. Alright, let us see if I can turn around, get you some notes on the air from Celtic here, shall we? Okay, Celtic are sounding really strong. Tully Lagan still going. Oh, the drummers are still going. Wow. Sounding strong. There you go. Fair play, Tully Lagan. Putting the work in. I know just how much this band has worked this season, and competing in that ridiculous grade is not for the faint-hearted. And yeah, that sounds really good there. Now, I hope I'm giving a bit of a flavour as to just how intense this action is. And for a Friday, that's uncalled. You know, it's never really happened before. Like, normally on a Friday, I'm dandering around here and there's nobody here. This place is rammed. And as much as I'm standing here talking into a microphone, so many people looking at me. God, who's that weirdo talking into the black box? It's me. It's Big Rab. I'm talking enough nonsense to myself. But I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to you guys. Right, Cap Caval's getting a photo. Ulster Scottish are over there by the Greek Gyros van. And yeah, having a tune. So, right, I'm going to dander around, see who else I can get a listen. Do you know what? That's one of the biggest problems with the Worlds, is that you're nearly spoiled for choice. There's so much to listen to. Yeah, this morning has been all MSRs. Just as I'm standing here, actually, Field Marshal Montgomery are walking onto the line in Grade 1. Oh, man. So I didn't get to hear them in final tuning. I started enjoying Grade 2 instead, and I missed some of the action of the Grade 1 guys. It would have been good to have a listen to Field Marshal in the morning, but hey, that's what happens. The World Championships, there's so much happening. You can't watch every single band as much as you might want to. Alright, well, I am going to continue walking around and seeing who else I can get a listen to. So, but you folks at home, or possibly me, whenever I've finished editing this week's episode, I'll probably know how Field Marshal's MSR went this morning. There you go. So the joys of the live stream. I have to say, Glasgow Live do a fantastic job of organising that Friday live stream. And yeah, it's brilliant to be able to watch all of it back in glorious detail. And yeah, unlike the judges, we can hit rewind, can't we? Of course, by now, by the point of view listening to this, you know who our world champions are. And right now, I'm clueless. So, Royal Burr of Annan's in the circle right now. Listen to that. Don't know if you can hear, I'm quite a distance away. But yeah, I don't know. The World Pipe Band Championships Friday has always been a bit of a strange day, but today it's absolutely rammed. I have to say they've ramped it up, and in a way the atmosphere is certainly ramped up as well. There is a palpable excitement in the air. I've seen people with huge smiles on their face, giggling and laughing. I've seen tears, I've seen hugs and selfies. It's just been quite an intense morning. And it's all still to play for. So as I said, I'm going to have a walk around, see who else I can get a listen to, and continue making this show. I'll see you in a bit.
Kingdom Thistle Pipe Band Supplies, for all your pipe band and marching band needs. Supplying everything from uniforms and instruments to custom designed bass drum heads. They offer it all. Not forgetting their exclusive Kingdom Gilly Brogues and George Boots, crafted by bands for bands. Kingdom Thistle provides expert product advice and an industry-leading drum refurbishment service to keep your equipment in top-class condition. Also, shipping worldwide. So, stop by their store in Fife or visit them online at kingdomthistle.com for all your pipe band and marching needs.
So, about to hit the line here in Grade 2 is the Celtic Pipe Band from Nelson in New Zealand. Didn't quite get a good listen to them on the hill, but let's get a listen to their introduction here in Arena 2. There you go. Now, I am quite a distance away again because the crowd around Arena 2 is actually quite packed down here. I know I'm repeating myself again, but the crowd level here today for the Friday, quite unusual. As I'm walking past some electricity generators, that's always nice to listen to. But yeah, do you know where the big tree is down by the Grade 1 Arena? That's where they decided to park the electricity generators. Why? Everyone loves to sit under this big tree for shelter, and then they just parked a couple of generators. Anyway, but yes, Celtic Pipe Band. Do you know what? I'm suitably impressed. Really solid introduction there. And the crowd that followed them from final tuning down into Arena 2, that's impressive in itself as well. But right, I know I keep talking about the crowd levels, but that's because it's unusual for a Friday. So many people here. But I don't know, I'm hearing murmurings on the park that some people aren't too keen on having both Grade 1, Grade 2 and juveniles all running on the Friday. Now, that's an interesting dynamic brought in because, of course, of the sheer number of bands that has been entered for the ridiculous grade this year. Now, had there been one band drop out of that Grade 2 bracket, well, it would have been a completely different story, wouldn't it? It would have been, an opportunity to play twice on the Saturday, and that would have been it. But today, if bands don't make it through that qualifying session, well, that's their weekend over. And a lot of people aren't too pleased about that, because, well, essentially they get to miss out on the action then on the Saturday. Yeah. Oh well, let's carry on, shall we? I actually went down to the food van there to get myself a bite of something to eat, and £10 for a bacon roll. I know, 10 quid. Now, was it worth 10 quid? No, but hey, it's what you need to do at the Worlds. You expect to get a mortgage if you want to buy a burger. And I'll give you a burger review later. But for now, I can see Hawthorn are actually in the circle in Grade 1, surrounded with cameras. I'm looking at the ticketed seats and the tiered seating as well. It's actually quite, wow, listen to that cheer. Okay, must have had a good run. And Matt's actually smiling. Stevie Shedden's actually, he's grinning from ear to ear. There you go. Love to see that in the big camera. Brilliant. Alright, so as the MSRs are well underway, I'm going to get myself back into the thick of the action again. Been hanging out listening to the Grade 2 folks, but I think it's time to go and get some more Grade 1 action. There you go, and Hawthorn are just walking off the line there. So, folks, again, I would love to have your feedback on this. These on-the-ground reports are so much fun to put together. It honestly is just me walking around the park, and I feel as if you're with me. Is that strange to say? But yeah, for those of you who can't be here at the Worlds this week, I'm hoping that this gives you a bit of a flavour as to what it's like to be here on the ground. So, we haven't visited any of the vendors yet. We had a bit of a chat to Marchify, of course, but we've been very focused on the bands, and we're going to continue that for a little while, but we are going to visit the vendors and have a chat with some of them too. So, who's in final tuning here? Ooh, Inverary. Yes, Inverary Districts. Let's see if we can get a few little notes on the air from what these folks are up to here in final tuning. Alright, so Inverary District. Very calm, very quiet down here actually. So, Stuart has just called them into line. Band Stuart has said we're ready for you. So are we going to get a tune from them on the march up to the line? I guess we'll see. And onwards they go. That's them walking to the line for their first performance of the day, their MSR. Not much wrong with that. Holy moly. Yeah, reigning, defending world champions. Best of luck to the Inverary guys there. Excellent. And then filing in just behind them, then we have the 78th Fraser Highlanders. How you doing? You well? There you go. That's been happening a lot. People shouting at me. That's cool though. Oh, let's get a tune from the 78th then, shall we? How you doing? Do you know what? I have thoroughly enjoyed listening to 78 this morning. Wow. Is all I can say for that. Sheepers. Now there's a massive crowd down here. What's going on? Oh, St. Lawrence O'Toole. Yes. Oh my word, look at the crowd. Okay. I'm going to have to push my way through here, folks. I'm going to be combatant here and try and get a few notes on the air from Alan Tully and the folks here. I'm gonna have to shove in here. This is nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're 5 people deep. Alright, wish me luck. And the pipe major says, pipes down, boys. Again, just the odd chanter being looked at. Nothing earth-shattering though. Like, they all look so calm. How do these grade 1 guys do it? They make it look so easy. It sound like that without any freaking out. There you go, it's another level, isn't it? So, St. Lawrence O'Toole absolutely melted my face. Sheepers. And, right. Here's Scottish Power. I haven't heard them yet today. Let's see what they're up to. You know they're chilled out whenever Chris Armstrong has an opportunity to call the band to a halt, but also take a draw from his vape and then give a wave to some of the folks in the crowd. There you go. Chilled out is an understatement. I think that's one of the things that I'm really getting from these grade 1 big guns, is that none of them seem to be particularly stressed. Like, they're always very chilled out, especially in final tuning. And I don't know, like, for me that would be such a high pressure environment in there. They're always so relaxed. It makes no sense. Okay, well, I didn't have to walk too far before I stumbled upon another band because, well, the park's full of them. But managed to, Peel Police. I haven't heard Peel this year in person, so let's get a listen to them. Go. Just getting some work done on the drones there. sometimes, I have to make sure that I say that, whenever we're listening to bands tuning on the hill here, they are actually working and finalising their sound, so not the final product there. But yeah, a few people joining, a few people leaving, stepping in and out of the circle, getting some work done. There you go. So yeah, Peel Police actually sound when the drummer's taking a bit of a break, I guess. So yeah, sounding really good. Okay, now I can see up on the hill, Uddingston have now formed a circle and a massive crowd around them as a result, so I'm not going to get around them. Scottish Power drummers taking a bit of a break. Who have we got? Oh, I've got Macmillan. Like Macmillan drummers here are having a bit of a run. Let's see if we can get some notes from the drum corps. And their pipers are about to strike up. Yeah, let's see if we can get a tune here from the Macmillan Pipe Band. Okay, I am impressed. Well done, Macmillan. That sounded amazing there. Shout out to the drum corps too. Provided a lot of lift there in that reel. Really enjoyed that. Alright, so just behind me then, away from Macmillan, we have St. Joseph's. Been having a great season so far. Let's see what they're up to on the hill here, shall we? Bounce there with that. Wasn't that just really lovely to listen to? Wow. Fair play, St. Joseph's. That's sounding so good there. Okay. Now, I know pipers out there for Strathspey, a lot of you like them phrased differently, but I know from a drummer's perspective, we want that bounce. Maybe not so much for the piping end, maybe you want a little bit more hold and dot and cut and that in the Strathspey, but not for drummers. We want that bounce. Alright, if you're wondering who I'm listening to right now, that's Johnstone just over my shoulder. Let's get a listen to them. And as soon as I switch the mic on, they stop playing. There you go. Oh, well done, Johnstone. Sounded strong there. Oh, I think Uddingston are going to the line. Let's see if we can get an intro from them then, shall we? Yeah, here we go. Them away, walking to the line, and a massive crowd following them. Oh, excuse me. What's going on? People are trying to knock me over. Yeah, Uddingston on their way to the line, and a massive crowd followed them. Okay. Oh, and there's St. Joseph striking up again. Lock inside. Love this tune. Let's get a listen. I love that tune. I do. And I don't know, it's probably been played out by so many bands around the world, but when you hear it played so well, that's goosebump stuff right there. Fair play, St. Joseph's, that was amazing. There you go. How you doing? Oh, still working away, aye? No show without punch.
Someone has to.
That's it. There you go. See, and that's been happening a lot. A lot of these encounters I'm going to cut out of the show because it kind of stops the flow of me walking, but there's so many people that have said hello. It's just brilliant. So thank you, everyone. It's so cool. It's as if we're among friends, you know? Oh, St. Joseph's are walking behind me. They're following me. Who have we got over here? Dunedin. Haven't heard them today. Right. No blowing happening. Just standing around. So that's one of the things, you can blow too much in weather like this. It's actually kind of cool, I guess. It's not warm, but it's dry at least. But yeah, difficult to manage sound on a day like this because you just don't know. That sun could peek out and just warm up everything. Yeah. Alright, are we going to get a tune or two from Dunedin? Hope so. Well, just as I was standing waiting on Dunedin striking up, looks like they're taking their time. Who should walk in right next to them but our 2026 All-Ireland champions, Manor Cunningham. I've been really looking forward to hearing these guys this weekend. So, let's see what they're up to, shall we? The mighty Manor. Okay, they're just playing road stuff, but holy moly. Now again, this is where recordings doesn't do it justice, but that was something. Oh my word. And you can maybe tell by the crowd noise around me, Manor Cunningham have very quickly drawn quite a large audience here to have a listen to them. So yeah, a few tweaks of drones and stuff, the sound crew going around, but nothing moving on the chanters, quite happy. Drum corps looked very relaxed. Yeah, quite impressive that. Well done, Manor Cunningham. Good luck in the circle, guys. Alright, are we going to get anything from Dunedin today? I've been standing here now for about 15 minutes, not doing anything. But maybe that's the secret. Maybe they don't want to overblow over that. So, I don't know. I'm going to hang around until I do get some notes from these folks, though. I'm determined. And as if by magic, the city of Dunedin are about to play something. And there we go. Pipes down again. Yeah, I can understand why now. I get it. Now I know why they didn't need to blow much. Their sound is already there. Oh my word. Did you hear that drone tone? Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's accurate to describe a drone tone as thick, but that's what that was. Just absolutely gorgeous. That was so good. Can you tell I'm having fun? Right, I think it's time for me to stop having as much fun walking around listening to bands. I think I should have a bit of crack with some of our vendors. I want to see if I can have a conversation with some of them to talk about their products and obviously about being here at the Worlds today. So, let's see who I can get a chat to in our vendor tent. Okay, well I am over here in the Russell Essler drumming, the red tent, and they have their drum pads on display, and I don't know, I haven't had a chance to talk to any of the staff because they're flat out. Yeah, and there's their iconic backpack that was nominated for a Rab Show Award, of course. Yeah, innovative, just brilliant. So I can't get close because this tent is absolutely heaving. And not only that, but beside the red tent we have JB, Jordan Bailey, tenor drumming, and again, absolutely flat out. Tenor mallets, strings, and those iconic Jordan Bailey drum pads are being sold here. And I think they have 3 staff on the stall here, and they can't get stuff handed out quick enough. This is insane. Just how busy it is down here. This is madness. Alright, I'm going to be cheeky and see if I can point a microphone here really quick and see if I can get a chat about some of these products. So, I managed to catch up with an incredibly busy man here at the Worlds. Russell, how are you, mate? Are you well?
I'm good, thank you, mate. How are you?
Your tent is heaving with people today. It's been nuts up here.
That's excellent.
It's kind of quiet now as I'm standing here, but see, earlier on, there was like 6 or 7 people deep.
Oh, really?
It was nuts.
Wow. Well, that's good, because my living room has been filled with all this stuff for about 2 months.
I'm sure, yeah. But it's been a crazy busy summer for you guys as well. Like, I'm sure products are like flying out the door at the moment. How have things been?
Yeah, good. Everyone seems to be really loving the new Rogue pad with the magnet attachment, and then the backpack.
The backpack.
That seems to be going down really well.
That's it. Since I got the nomination for the Rab Show Awards, we're getting.
That's the two ones, yeah.
People are so curious about this. In fact, some of the Rab Show team actually bought them to check them out for themselves. So,
okay. Oh, good.
We've done our due diligence. Yeah,
yes,
but it's so popular. Like, what would you say is your most popular product right now?
Definitely the rogue pad still.
Really?
Yeah. Followed by the backpack.
I see.
And then the stand, the new stand seems to be going down quite well too.
That's it. But I just checked out the magnet system. That's really clever. Because for so many times, you have that screw in the end of your pad, and if it goes, there goes your whole pad.
Yeah, so basically, so the original rogue pad, because it's a plastic base, the thread was coming away if people were screwing onto the stand too tight.
Right.
So I thought, well, is there a way we can eliminate that entirely?
I see. And the magnet.
And that's when the
grew
magnet,
life then, yeah. But I'm sure it took a good bit of product testing to get the strength right.
Yeah, yes.
The pad would just fly off on some, I'm sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like you had a big flam and it just boing, there it goes. Yeah.
And then there was the other side where you couldn't get the thing back off.
That was too strong.
Yeah.
There you go. So you've just hit that sweet spot now.
I hope so.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to plug the website then for folk to check you out?
Yeah, if people would like to check out my products, it's russellesler.com.
There you are. Very simple. Russell, you've already been busy with the band today. How have you found things in the circle in there today?
It was good. We've only done the MSR first of all. It felt comfortable. So it's solid enough run, I think.
Good.
So,
Do you know something? I've been saying this. I've been watching you Grade 1 guys in that final tune-in this morning. You all look so relaxed and so chilled out. If that was me in there, I'd be freaking out. I'd go, look where I am. How do you all stay so calm in there?
Do you know, to be honest, I think in the lead up to the Worlds, because, I can't speak for every band, but certainly our band, we practice, we ramp up the practices and we're quite consistent as far as breaks and then practice days are concerned.
Yeah.
So by the time it comes to today or tomorrow, kind of feels like second nature and you just go into autopilot.
Yeah.
The nerves are there, believe me. I think it's just there's just a confidence in what you're doing because you've rehearsed it so many times.
You sort of rely on all of that training that came behind you.
I think so.
Yeah, but I'm sure like everyone on the grass, as soon as they see that white line, it does things to people.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There's some things I see that white line, I want to run away from it.
Well, Russell, we have got more tunes to play this weekend, but thanks a million for chatting to us.
No problem, thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, who did I bump into, but not for the first time this week, for the second time actually. Andrew, how are you, man?
Yeah, good, Rab, how are you?
I'm just kid on Christmas, mate. This is so much fun. Tell us about being in there with Hawthorne. How did you find it?
Yeah, for me it was very nerve-wracking, first time in the Grade 1 arena, so
sure.
Yeah, pretty exciting. So trying to keep the nerves at bay was one of the big challenges.
I'm sure, like seeing the cameras, the screens, all those faces, did the old knees like start to give it that?
I've been doing a lot of work to make sure I don't look at anything other than the part major.
That's the secret right there. Because I've been chatting to a few folks out of Grade 1 and I've been telling them about how calm they are in final. They always look so chilled out. You guys too, you look so relaxed in there.
Yeah.
I'd be freaking out if that was me.
Oh, look, if you could deep dive right into the inner parts of me, I would have been freaking out. But I've done a lot of work to just maintain the nerves and just follow the same process.
There you go. Just the same way you would do at the grassroots level. It's the same rings true for Grade 1.
Same thing, mate. Same thing.
There you go. So, how have you found this whole week? You've been here for quite a while now. How have you found it?
It's like you said, it's Christmas, mate. It's football king. It's weekend. We don't get anything like this back home in Australia, so being over here, it's absolutely amazing. So much fun running into old pals and mates just everywhere. It's so good.
We were chatting about this at Pipe and Live yesterday. It's been 7 years since I was last chatting to you.
7 years.
Which is nuts.
No, things have changed a little bit, hasn't they?
A little bit. You got a little one on your hip now.
Yeah, a little.
Who's this little guy? You like to introduce us?
Yeah, this is Tommy. He's my little boy. He's 2 years old. First international trip, and I think by all accounts he's going to be a drummer because I can't get the sticks off him.
Really?
No.
He's a drummer?
Fantastic.
I love drummers. There you go. Good stuff. Grand. Well, so I have to ask then, you also give me a bit of a gift at Piping Live as well. Quite an innovative product, this one. We're going to talk a bit more about it on the show later on, but tell us about this new idea that you've come up with.
Yeah, very new idea. We're having a fair bit of moisture problems with a few of the guys in the band with their drone reeds, and just keep seeing them all put their reeds on the floor or just thrown in their cases, and it just messes with their sound. And
well, that's it. To have them sitting out loose is really risky, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So I just designed a little case to keep the drones in order. They're safe, they're protected, they get a lot of airflow to dry out, and they stay in order, so your base metal out and you don't mix them up. So
excellent. Well, I've seen this firsthand, and I've actually got one. So I've got one of the early models, so yeah, it's fantastic. We will talk more about this reed storage system.
Yep.
Could it be a potential Rab Show nominee for Innovation of the Year?
Oh, I don't think it's worthy.
You never know.
Who knows?
You never know. But keep us posted anyway, for folks can go and buy one and all that. I'd love to hear that.
Very early stages still, but we'll see what happens in the near future.
Absolutely. Well, mate, it's so good to see you again.
Likewise.
Hi, Tommy. He's so shy. He's so quiet. Probably overwhelmed. There's so many bands about here at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
He's going to be in the band scene, that's for sure. And hopefully one day he'll be over here playing in the Grade 1 Arena too.
Oh, here. Excellent. I'll be pointing a mic at both of you.
Yeah.
Andrew, enjoy the rest of your day, mate. And give my best to the rest of the band.
I will.
Have a good tune. Thanks a million.
Thanks, Rob.
So, Rachel, are you the professional PR person for JB? Is that right?
I am indeed. As of a few weeks ago, he's hired me up.
I hope he pays well, does he? Is the wages good?
Well, I feel like it's more love and kindness. But
I see, right. Maybe a beer after when everything's done. I get you. But here you've got quite an impressive stall up here today.
I know, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's lovely.
He's doing really good, and his sticks are just phenomenal anyway. But the amount of people that are coming over, I think, see the fact that he's all the different colours, and then he's just brought out obviously the gradient sticks as well.
Oh yeah, they're
really
cool. Those I've seen those.
They're doing really good, and then the bass, he's literally just released the bass sticks.
That's what I was going to ask. That's why I wanted to chat to someone. I haven't seen these before. Are these new?
No, they're class. Yeah, they're really, really good, and they're so I'll let you have a feel at it. It's so lightweight.
Oh my god, there's nothing in there.
They're doing really, really well. Really well.
Shit, how do you know it's in your hand though?
I know. I know.
Wow. And it's got like 3D printed ends on it and stuff.
Yeah,
that's
by the
really
right down
nice.
the bottom, and
So these are brand new. They haven't made these yet.
Brand new. Yep. Just out this week.
Wow.
So.
And then obviously the drum pad as well. That was a nominee for the Rab Show Awards one time before, for innovation, all that.
Yeah.
How's that been selling?
It's doing really good. It's doing really good. Yeah. I think as well for the fact that obviously you can tune it by hand, and similar to obviously a tenor drum anyway, but you can take it up obviously high A to low A, and there's
I've been noticing a lot of tenor drummers eyeing the drum pad, and
every
night go over and give it a wee ding ding.
Yeah,
I want that.
No, it's doing really, really good. So it is. I think it's nice to have, because a lot of this you never had before. You would have had, like the wee practice pads and stuff for obviously side drums and stuff.
Drummers,
You wouldn't have had it for tenor. So
no, it didn't exist.
Yeah, exactly.
So tell us about this ridiculous big.
Well,
what do you call that?
This is like the world's most giant tenor stick.
Yeah.
Which was, I'm going to say it was very comfortable to sit beside in the car, but that would be a lie. That would be a lie. But yes, this was his idea for this year. Do you know what? It's actually done really good. There's been a lot of people coming in getting pictures with it and selfies, and just a bit of crack.
Anybody tried to flourish with it yet?
Well, a couple of people have asked if they lifted it. I don't know how sturdy it would be to lift. I don't know how light per se, but yeah.
There you go. So, Rachel, have you got a website or anything like that for people to check out all the stuff?
Yeah, so they can go and visit JB Bass and Tenor. He's on, obviously, Instagram, Facebook as well. Yeah. So you can check it out. All the orders and stuff can be done online as well, and obviously you can ship wherever's needed. But a lot of the chat and stuff today has been individuals coming to look for bulk, to send over to Canada and New Zealand and things like that. So any bands that are sort of wanting bulk orders can go through Jordan and do it that way too.
There you go. We need 30 pairs of sticks by next week.
Exactly, yeah.
There you go. Well, but Rachel, thanks a million. And hey, I think Jordan should pay you well. You're a good PR person. There you are.
Yeah.
I costed you well, mate.
I know.
Yeah, there you are.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Rab.
Alrighty, always great to get catching up with a couple of vendors there. Brilliant. And do go and check out their respective websites. They do have some amazing products on offer. Now, we do have other vendors to check out, of course, throughout the course of this weekend, but I want to get some more music. And on the hill, just forming a circle right now, and a bit of a crowd, is Bucking. Oh, yes. Let's get a listen to what Bucking are up to. Pipe Major says pipes down because they're just about to hit the line here, actually, so I caught them at a good time. So I think that was maybe the last tune before they hit the circle there. And again, no adjustments needed. Wow. Okay, well, in case you haven't realised, I am having an absolute ball. This is such a fun day. But yeah, we're stumbling upon bands and enjoying their music, and this is just the AM. Now, for those of you asking questions right now, wondering, why is Rab not playing at the Worlds? Well, I will be. This is day one, and Grade 4B are not competing today, but our band are choosing to have a bit of a practice, so I will have bagpipes to blow in about an hour's time from now. So, I'm going to see if we can get some last... Oh, what was that? What was that? Who is this? Oh, now I can see why there's a massive crowd. That was Simon Fraser. Jeepers. I don't know if you heard that on the mic, but woo, that big crescendo roll there and big low 8, that was, oh, gorgeous. Right, I'm going to have to go and have a listen to this. Yeah. If I can get my way through the crowd, that is. Let's see if we can get some notes on the air from Simon Fraser University, warming up for their medley. Okay. I don't often get stuck for words. Because I'm a podcast guy. I'm supposed to be good at words. But, holy smokes, that was nearly a religious experience up there in the hill. Listening to Simon Fraser. And you know, there was one little bit there. I don't know if they're actually going to do this in the circle or not, but maybe keep an eye out for that if you're watching back at recordings. But their tenor drummers all stood up on their tippy toes when they done that big crescendo roll there. So as the roll went up, they all went up on their tiptoes. I thought that was a nice little... Yeah, that was cool. Nice touch there. But yeah, I don't know. Are they going to do that in the circle? Don't know. But I hope so. That's quite cool. Alright, well, it's at this point in proceedings. Things are starting to get a little quiet now because it's that weird gap between the MSR and the medleys. And I think for all intents and purposes, the medley competition has started. Yeah, there's Boghall in the circle. Right, I actually have some work to do. And this is what's going to make these podcasts quite challenging, because I am going to be competing. So actually having to be a functioning band member as well as being a podcast guy is going to be, yeah, I've said it, a challenge this week. So you're going to have to bear with me if there's going to be a break in this week's podcast, because I have to go and blow pipes for an hour and a half or so, and then I shall resume again in the afternoon, and hopefully there'll be tons of piping action this afternoon to enjoy here at the Worlds. I've no doubt there will be. So at this point in the show, it's normally where we take ourselves a wee break and go and get a big cup of tea, and that's exactly what I'm going to do before I have to go and play pipes. So I'll see you all after this. Oh, hold on, I didn't say that right, did I? No. It's time for me to go and get myself a big cup of tea. It's time for the topic of the week.
Marchify, the brand new home of Flam 5 drumming. Check out their brand new Strike bagpipe case, inspired by their colourful, popular and reliable Flam 5 drum cases. The Strike bagpipe case combines durability, style and practicality, protecting every movement. Shop now at marchify.co.uk with worldwide shipping available. Marchify, every movement protected.
And we're back, and as you can tell, there is a little strange lull in the day. It's very quiet, like eerily quiet. You can hear the odd band in the periphery tuning up and everything, but not as many as earlier on this morning. Now, I have just finished my practice session with Tullylagan, and yeah, let's say this, my pipes are not playing ball with me, and that's completely my fault. I have been so busy with Piping Live and everything Rab Show over this last number of days, I simply haven't had opportunity to play my pipes as much as I would like to. So yeah, they're just not on, as they say. So towards the end of the practice, they were starting to behave themselves, you know, a little bit of reed manipulation, a little bit of hope and prayer. And things started to come along there just towards the end of the practice. But I do think I've got a bit of work to do ahead of Saturday if I am going to hit that circle and step in there for the qualifying in 4B. You know, it is called the Wild West for a reason. Anyone can step in there and win it, so yikes, that's intimidating. So, I don't know, will I compete tomorrow, will I not? I have no idea, but I'll turn up in uniform and just hope that my pipes behave themselves. Right, I'm going to have a mosey around now to see who I can catch now after this little strange break in the middle of the day, and see exactly what's happening. So, let's have a dander and see who we can catch up with. Who am I standing with here? Josh, what about you, mate? Are you well?
Yeah, very well. Great day out at the Pipe Band Championships today. It's been amazing.
Have you been here for long?
Well, I got here about 9. Obviously, got to go with SFU, so...
Right, I see, because you're all kitted up with the SFU gear, yeah, standing around like a fanboy. Did you get any autographs?
No, I think if I was asking for autographs if I'm going over there next year to practice, I don't know if that'll go down too well.
Oh, I see, yeah, it might be a bit awkward, that, yeah. I see. So have you guys gathered up this morning? Who are you playing with?
I'm playing with a juvenile band, West Lothian Schools. It's good. It's our first year in juvenile, so hopefully going to turn the tables and walk away with another championship today.
There you go. But walking in, you're in the big arena today, aren't you? Arena 1?
I think we're
the
the
juvenile grade. I think you are, yeah.
I've been told we're the Arena 3, so
right. Well, then that's not as bad.
No.
But over there in Arena 1 with all those cameras and screens and stuff, mate, I don't know. Do you ever think about walking in there, what it would feel like?
I have. I thought about going in there, play a good medley, but I think, see, as long as you just look at the pipe major's fingers, should be good.
Yeah, just try and zone everything else out. Yeah. So who have you heard this morning that you've enjoyed?
Obviously, SFU.
SFU, there we go.
Obviously,
yeah.
But I really like Shots. Listening to their medley, it's really good, especially the Moonstar medley. It's really good for the concert.
Stop, that's so good, isn't it?
It is really good.
I agree. There you go. So, obviously, we're going to have you on the show in a bit, in a few weeks' time from this. But, we're going to be talking all about your work on social media.
Yeah.
Have you got any big projects coming up with that? Any good videos coming up?
I'll be honest, the videos have lacked a little bit. That is only because we try to really focus on solo stuff. But I've been convinced to try and bring out a short album.
Oh, love that.
This is the first time I've talked about it. So I might have some cool stuff with that, and then there will be very fortunate enough to hopefully be going to Vancouver next year to go with SFU.
Stop.
So also
really?
I will be with the schools band, but the school band we're going to New York.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing loads of videos about going to New York, and then hopefully going to Vancouver with SFU. That'll be really good.
Oh, mate, what? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to follow you for that one for sure. Do you want to plug your stuff when you're on now? Yeah.
So on YouTube I do long form videos, some shorts, Josh's Piping Adventures, and the same on TikTok where it's more short form, me just having some fun with the pipes.
There you go. Yeah, and he's also a Rab Show nominee for the awards. Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thanks a million for chatting with me. I'll let you go and enjoy the rest of your day, mate.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you. All the best. So, do you know what I decided to do? As a bunch of the juveniles, novice A, B, and juvenile are all deciding to warm up, I took a bit of a dander around here where the big spike is, just to see what's happening. And as it turns out, the RSPBA merchandise stall is absolutely rammed. Like, you cannot get through to get a t-shirt, a hoodie, a hat. Dear goodness, they're selling merch flat out. And yeah, I don't know, I guess if anyone comes on the Saturday, chances are the merch could be sold out. Alright, so the reason I'm here at the Spike is to find out who's qualified for Grade 2. So let's get a look. So, let's go through the list of Grade 2 qualifiers. We have, first of all, playing first in the arena, North Stratton from Canada. Then we've Buck and Peterson, followed by Johnstone, Ulster Scottish from the US, Uddingston, the Pipe Band Club from Australia. Then we have Bucksburn District, Texo Deeside Caledonia, Cascadia, Bagged Cap Caval, and Royal Borough of Annan. And then our 12th band in the grade, Celtic from Nelson in New Zealand. Do you know what? That is such a strong field, and you can't really argue against any of those bands because, well, we heard a good number of them this morning as I was running around the park. Some of them I missed, mind you, and I'm curious now. There's a few bands in that list that I didn't manage to get listening to. But there's some surprises, however, also of bands that I would have expected to see in that final 12, but not everybody can make it through. So bands like Manor Cunningham, of course, our All-Ireland champions, have been really strong this year, but didn't make it into the final cut. What about St. Joseph's as well? Another incredibly strong band, and not in the final mix. Then, of course, I'm going to be biased here, but I did think Tullylagan sounded very well this morning, playing really, really strong, and again, just not in the mix. So, do you know what? That's bands. The ridiculous grade is ridiculous. As you heard this morning, a lot of those bands thumped such a big tune, it was kind of mad. To try and split a difference between these grade 2 big guns, I've no idea how our judges do it. And it's very similar to grade 1 in that regard. It's not down to the how well did the band play, it's down to the actual music and your own musical preference. And I think that's the story in grade 2 here. Musical preference. And a lot of these bands, I can't deny, every one of those 12 are going to be a force to be reckoned with, and any one of those 12 could be read out as world champion, and all of us will go, yeah, absolutely, I can see why. There you go. Well, as I'm coming walking, who did I see coming dandering wearing his purples? Hey Ewan, how you going? How's your morning been?
Busy.
Yeah.
Busy. Yes. I managed to capture the whole of Heat 1 of Grade 2. So I've got that. Yeah. Yes.
And what was it like being in there, filming all of
really,
that?
really good. Really good. It's a different experience.
I was going to say, yeah. From standing in the Grade 1 ring.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's just something special.
So have you seen the list of qualifiers? They've just put it up there now.
Yes.
You can't really argue with it.
No.
But there are some surprises though.
There's one or two. Yeah.
Some bands that I thought would have been in the mix and aren't.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's crazy. We're going to be talking about this now for weeks.
Yeah. I thought Tully Lagan was going to be there, but it just shows you
Yeah, the Lagan had a good run this morning, I thought. Yeah. Like other bands in the mix that we were mentioning there, St. Joseph's and Manor Cunningham and other bands like that.
Yeah.
There's so many though in the ridiculous grade.
I know. Pipe Band Club. I really enjoyed their intro. It was just like, it just hit you hard, you know. And of course, Wilbur of Annan, you know.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
They were ridiculous in the ridiculous grade.
Totally.
There you go. Well, mate, you've had a crazy busy day, but you're not done.
No, I'm not done yet.
You've still got more stuff to do, haven't you?
I'm going to try and capture some of the juvenile final and try and get that and see that there. So.
Excellent. So everyone can thank Ewan right now for all of the videos from today's World Championships. I've been running about podcasting while Ewan's been filming. So thank you, Ewan. I appreciate that, mate.
Pleasure.
Yeah. So, well, your day's not done. Plus, you've got a full day of it tomorrow as well.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Because what are you going to be covering tomorrow?
Grade 2 final. I really want that Grade 2 final. Yeah.
I have to agree. All 12 of those bands, that's going to be special.
I think for me, Pinnacle, it's great to have Grade 1, but this year I think it's definitely about Grade 2. So
it's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Absolutely. Just great.
Yeah. We got a lot of requests from folks actually from today. I haven't answered any of the messages, people listening right now, because my phone's went daft, as it does every World.
Yeah.
But most of the requests I'm getting is to get coverage from Grade 2. Yeah. So we've done it at this point.
Yeah, we've done it, I'm hoping, I don't know if any of the team, if they got qualifier 1, and then we would have all qualifiers.
We'll have everything.
Yeah.
So we're putting the call out for more cameras. There you go.
Yeah, that's right. Come and be part of the team. You'll enjoy it, honestly.
Absolutely. bigrabshow@gmail.com. The wages are terrible, but you'll have good time.
Cups of tea, wallets.
Cups of tea.
Yes.
Ian, I'll let you get back to work, mate. Thanks for catching up.
Okay.
Catch you again. There you go. That was Ewan, our camera guy, and man, he does an incredible job. So yes, all of those videos that you've seen from the Grade 2 circle, that was Ewan. And then, he's been insanely busy over Piping Live Week, videoing everything that we've been doing on the Big Rab Show. But then, of course, everything here at the championships here today. So, yeah, to say that we're not sitting on our hands, we are flat out. Just as much as you competitors are getting ready to compete, we seem to be running around frantically trying to cover every aspect of your performances. So, let's get back into the thick of it now. Away from the needle and where that whiteboard is with the marker. Let's see what's happening up the hill here, shall we? In amongst the people. It's actually really busy up here now. Okay, starting to pick up again. I did say there was a little bit of a lull in the day, but that lull's gone. What's happening? What have we got? Oh, we got Burnt Island and District Novice. Yeah. Only just starting, I think. That's the first they've gathered here on the hill. So that's pipes just out of the cases, setting drones there. And do you know something I noticed? The same fella that sets drones for SFU was setting the drones there for Burnt Island. That's a wee tidbit for you. Very cool. Alright, let's see who else we got. Oh wow, there's bands everywhere. Let me see. How you doing? Wow, who have we got? To my right, I have Rossay and District Novice. Wow. Let's get a quick listen to these guys. Fantastic. And all youngsters. There you go. Now, I'm talking all secondary school age here in the UK, so they're all teenagers. How you doing? Just say hello to people. So let's have a little further walk. Who have we got over here? Oh, I love these drums. They're like green and yellow. Adante. Oh, we have Gordon School's pipes and drums. You know what? I love to see that. That's fantastic. So many youngsters there, all, I don't know, like, surrounded with parents and supporters. It's great to see. Sounding really well there too. Yeah, I love that bass drum. Lovely tone off of that. All right, what else have we got? Oh, Falkirk Schools are ahead of me. And to my right, Dollar Academy. Excellent. Alright, I'm in a very good place right now. Let's see who else I can get a listen to here on the hill. Falkirk, I think, are just getting their bass drum tunes. Let's see if we can have a listen to Falkirk Schools. There you go, pipes down just as I'm standing there. But yeah, there was no bass drum there because they were just tuning it there, giving it a wee tweak. So that was Falkirk Schools. Excellent. Oh, I think we're going to get a tune from Dollar Academy Drum Corps. So confident in that, and that's brilliant. Love that. On the money there for Dollar. That's fantastic. So you know what? As much as I love walking around listening to grade 1 and grade 2 bands, there's so much good work being done at this novice level. There's so many beginners and learners, and that's really solid there. Some really good playing happening here. Alright, let's see who else I can catch up with here. Okay. Well, I just managed to stumble upon St. Thomas Episcopal Schools. Yes, they're novice band. Let's get a listen to their drum corps. There you go. Everybody's locked in. Concentration there. Oh, that's fantastic. Really solid playing. That's what I'm finding here. And a lot of these novice bands and the juvenile bands, they all have a lot of the best of instruction as well. Like, I'm noticing a lot of the grade 1 guys who have finished now at this point with their medley selections in the day, their work should be done, but a lot of them are tutors in these schools, and as a result, well, their day's not done. So a lot of our grade 1 big gun guys are all hanging around now and helping out all of these school kids. Okay, so I'm down under the trees, which would normally be filled with grade 1 action, but instead it's filled with a lot of our juvenile bands. I'm walking on to the final tuning area now, Edinburgh Academy, where a lot of the young musicians walking towards the bright lights, the big screen, and all of that audience. At such a young age, I would just be a puddle on the floor. of nerves. I don't know how. I don't know. Imagine walking in there and you're a teenager and experiencing that, walking down Tone Alley into the big circle. That'd be amazing. So one thing I've noticed about, well, the Friday afternoon is that the atmosphere has suddenly changed. It's went from hardcore piping and drumming fans to mums and dads, aunts and uncles, granny granddads, and they're all here to support their kids in these novice bands. And do you know what? I'm here for it. It's brilliant. You get to see these bands and their entourages, and that, yeah, I mean that. Each band moves. It seems to be half the park moves. It's been so much fun watching these bands transition from On the Hill into final tuning, and you just see this big exodus of people walking across the park following their bands. It's brilliant to see. It's great to see. If anything, these kids have so much support, you know, because we all know how much work goes into being in a pipe band, and it's great to see that these kids have that support network there, and enabling their amazing musicianship. Because come on, a lot of these bands in the circle today, especially in our juvenile grade, are just something else. And this is the next generation. It shows that the piping world is in a very healthy place when you can see so many amazing young talent in that circle. Just brilliant. So this is kind of a very positive end to the day, I have to say. So as much as we have the grade 2 action, all of the grade 1 stuff that was going on, I've heard so many conversations about grade 1 on the Friday. Do we even need to talk about it at this point? Because you guys already know who has won what, so there's no point in me breaking it down. But I have heard so much conversation about this happened, that happened, they had a great run, bad run, oh I loved it, it was magic. The overall feeling that I'm hearing from grade 1 is that our judges are going to have an absolute nightmare. Yeah, I've been told that the grade 1 medley competition this morning was another level. I was told that this was, I don't know, one of the highest standard years for the Friday for the medley selection. And yeah, and if anything, I'm kind of gutted that I didn't get to sit in the arena and watch it all, you know. So you folks at home that have seen it all on the live stream, you've probably seen a lot more in the circle than I did. There you go. But yes, that's what I'm hearing. And I'm really looking forward to the Saturday now, and that'll be next week's podcast as we break down everything on day 2. Now, today, as I've said, has kind of been broke up with me practicing through the middle of the day, and day 2 at the World Championships will be much the same. I'll be doing a little bit of introduction in the morning, of course, but not much, because, well, I have to go and play pipes at 9 a.m. in the morning. I know, if I had my soundboard with me, I'd be going dun dun dun. But yeah, a 9 a.m. start, and that's not going to be fun. But our band are drawn at 11 a.m, so we're building in some time to make sure everybody's settled and ready to play. So by the time I join you on next week's pod, possibly Tullylagan will have played. Yeah, because I want to fully concentrate on playing with the band, and here's hoping make it through to that final in the Wild West. So next week's pod will be a bit different. Okay. I was just passing the arena on my way down the hill here, so I'm walking past the St. Columba's School gazebo. Very nice tent. That's one thing I'm going to say. The gazebo game has upped big time. You know, I don't know if that's because of the Rab Show Awards, but everybody is absolutely upping their gazebo game. Yeah, the pipe band gazebos have been, I don't know, really luxurious in some of them. I don't know, maybe I have to visit some of these tomorrow, but looking down under the trees here towards where the Drum Major arena is, let's have a little look around to see who's here. Well, as I'm down here at the Drum Major arena, what I can see, there's Amelia Higgins having a bit of a run through. Abigail Wenlock, I think, as well. Just a few Drum Majors going through their laps, you know, their lengths and everything. It's not called laps, Rab, come on. That's for people who run around or track at the Olympics or something. But yeah, they do their lengths. And one thing to be said about drum majoring, it takes so much preparation and skill to do what these guys do, so any wonder they're here today preparing ahead of the next day, which down here in the Drum Major arena will be absolutely rammed, I've no doubt. They've all got headphones in, I've noticed as well. Like, there's bands around me tuning out, but These guys all have headphones in, all listening to 6/8s, no doubt, because they're all perfectly in step. And there's Lydia Todd as well, stepping out. I know I'm doing visual things on the radio, but yeah, we do have our drum majors stepping out and getting some practice ahead of tomorrow. Exciting down here. Oh, and behind me, those people cheering, that's Scots College from Melbourne. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were cheering about there, but they seem happy. And away all the drummers go. How come drummers can't walk anywhere without tip-tap, tip-tap? What is that? Bye, Scots College. Have a good tune, guys. And they all stop drumming as soon as they stop walking. Why do drummers do that? Why do they tap whenever they walk? That's very strange. Anyway, good luck to you, Scott College. Have a good tune. As much as I'm watching these drum majors here, like, I don't know, they make it look so easy. Yeah, that's one of the things I'll take from drum majoring, is that as much as it looks effortless, it is the complete opposite. It is so intricate and detailed, and I don't know, it's its own discipline, and I have a total respect for drum majors for sure, what these guys are doing. Alright, full disclosure, do you know what I ended up doing? I went down there and I was watching the drum majors warming up and just kind of admiring everything, and I got catching up with Brian Wilson. Yes, that Brian Wilson. And got chatting away to him all about drum majoring, and I learned so much just watching those folks warming up, learning all about how they make their turns and their stops and everything, and how everything is all on the beats. It all has to be musical. Because I was asking them about, they're having headphones on, and clearly they're listening to 6/8s, and the measurement of everything, how each spin takes a certain length of time, and it all has to be done to the musical bar, if I can explain that correctly. I learned a lot just by hanging out at the drum majors and talking away to Brian. Now, a lot of it was off the record. I didn't have the microphone on, and that's on me. Maybe I should have switched it on, and I could have brought a lot of that drum majoring information to you folks. But I learned a lot there. Alright, so I'm back up on the hill again to find out, well, just what's going on up here. And I think that is Texo, D-Side, Caledonia. Yes, it is. That was a lucky guess. Let's see if we can get a few notes down from Texo, shall we? Oh my word. Okay, and as you can hear there, like, we're standing in amongst a whole crowd of people, and some of them even started clapping. That was amazing. That drum chord, such rise and fall there. I love that. That's a phrase I'm using a lot. Yes, I know, for the Big Rab Show drinking game. Yeah, I know there is a Big Rab Show drinking game in existence. Every time I say the word incredible, you have to take a drink. Yeah, please don't do that. Drink responsibly. Alright, let's see if we can get a listen. Who's this over here now? John Dew, Seven Chanters. Hi, John. I think this is Glasgow Academy. Yes, it is. Oh, look at those drums. They match my purple hoodie. Let's have a listen. Very nice. And do you know what I'm noticing? That's a full set of British Drum Co. axial drums. So that's your bass chord, snare line, all axials. I still love that drum. It is so sweet sounding, isn't it? Love that. Bass and tenors, just that sound carries, doesn't it? Absolutely lovely. Alright, in final tuning here, heading into the circle, we have North Lanarkshire Schools, actually. Let's see if I can get a note or two from them here. There we go. North Lanarkshire School. That's fantastic. And again, playing that set of axial drums from the British Drum Co. They sound great, you know? Anyway, from looking here, I can see Bucksburn are on. Yes, they're on the line there. So, do you know what? You might think that the action from Grade 2 and 1 is finished, but I don't know. If you've left at this point in the day, you're missing so much of this amazing action. So, yeah, I'm having a great crack watching all of this. Who's that there? Ah, right, I'm getting distracted. Folks, at this point in the proceedings, I am going to wrap things up pretty quickly because ourselves and the Big Rab Show team are going to do what we can to cover everything here from the juvenile competition. As you mentioned earlier, we were chatting to Ewan. He's going to be in the circle there catching performances. So if you do want to catch all of that, it is on our YouTube channel, and all the rest of the videos that we managed to capture today are all on our YouTube channel. So, as I'm dandering back towards my gazebo to get the pipes, let's see who else we can get a listen to before we wrap up this week's pod. So, who did I stumble upon here first of all? Having a wee tune in the sunshine. Balerno and District. Ah, let's get a listen to Balerno. There you go, very efficient cutoff there. A very young drum corps too. Yeah, playing a full andante setup there. Yes, very enjoyable. Good stuff. Okay, the standard here in these juvenile bands is kind of silly. So good. They're all kids. You know what I mean? Youngsters. Alright, who've we got? Oh, Open High School. see if we can get a tune from Oban. I think they're actually... Yeah, I think they're next band on. So they're here in final tuning, and they're just making the final preparations to hit the circle. Again, all high school kids, all teenagers. Let's see if we can get a tune here from Oban High. Again, just making some last minute adjustments here. There's people still stepping out, stepping in. A little tweak of a drone here, a little move of tape there. Okay, well, I didn't get another introduction from Oban, and they are literally on their way to the line right now. So that's disappointing, but they were sounding really good here. Yeah, I hung around long enough to hopefully get another introduction from them, but they didn't need it. Their sound was there, they were sounding magic. So who else have we got? We got Stirling and District Schools. Quite a number of them. Let's get an introduction here from Stirling and District. That is as steady as a rock right there. Oh my word. If only I could play like that when I was so young. Oh my word. Wow. Now again, they have a bunch of tutors all walking around the band, and like you had the drum tutor there saying, open it up, open it up. And then you had your pipe tutors there tweaking it, drones, like moving tape on chanters and stuff. It might seem frantic, but it isn't really when you consider just how calm all of those youngsters are in that circle there. Wow. Well, folks, as I've said, I'm going to wrap it up at this point. Thank you all for downloading this week and each and every week. And, as always, don't forget to check out next week's Big Rab Show, because we'll be here day 2 of the World Championships. Walking around and catching all the action. Yeah, so that's it for another Big Rab Show podcast, and I will see you all next week. Until then, all the best.
Well, that's it for another Big Rab Show podcast. Thanks so much for downloading this week, and a special thank you to our sponsor, G1 Reeds. Played by bands around the world, they are the champion's choice. Check out g1reeds.com for all of your piping needs. Don't forget to check out thebigrabshow.com as we keep you across everything in the bagpiping world each and every day. So until next week, folks, we'll see you right here on the Big Rab Show podcast. All the best.